Take it out, it makes a big noise.
That's okay.
I heard Sony is the best everything. Television, Sony, and that I see it, everything is Sony.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Really?
Yeah, we're on.
It's American?
No, I'm afraid it's Japanese.
Japanese?
Yeah.
Japan is very smart. People, I don't like it them. Smart or not smart. I like it more Chinese. I have students, woman was in Chinese, she was very good. Oh, thank you.
That's fine.
No, we're just going to talk.
Yeah.
Oh.
You forget about that.
Danny, you want me to tell you about my life.
Yeah, and your family history and the names of your father and your mother and,
okay,
and everybody.
Tell it you.
Be nice to know what year she was born first.
Okay.
I born South Russia, call it Turkestan. Turkestan. And name this city was Ashgabat.
That means city of love.
City of love.
Oh, neat.
And Russian big general said, много здесь мужчин сопьется, много женщин с пути собьется. This is translate you, I don't know.
Много здесь мужчин.
Много здесь мужчин сопьется. Много женщин сопьется, будут пьяные.
Oh. There are many men here that will become drunk.
Drunken, you know, alcoholic.
And there are many women here that will
С пути собьется. You know, this is
they'll stray from their straight path. In other words, they'll sin.
So I born 11 October 1904. So now it's 1988. So I can't count how old I am.
You're 84.
Yes, almost.
Well, you will be in October.
Yes.
You're 83.
October
83 and 3/4.
Call it 84. So, what else? Oh,
your mother?
I start education. Oh, my father was notarius. I don't know what is English.
Judge.
Notarius.
Judge. Well, what's notarius? What does notarius do?
Notarius, if you want more than what you call it here, real estate. Because if you want sell a house or buy a house, you must come to my father's office, and they settlement make it. So they call it notarius. Here, I think it's real estate.
And what?
I thought he was a judge. I thought you always told me he was a judge.
No, he was not judge.
Like a notary, maybe. A notary, or
no, notary. What's notary do?
Authorize the signatures and.
Yeah.
Have office.
Yeah,
that
might not be the right thing, but.
He was Polish.
He was Polish from Poland. That time Poland was under Russian
domination.
Yes. So they sent him to that Ashgabat, Turkestan, for 4 years to army, and he finished their army. And after he don't want to take a Russian woman for wife, so he went to Poland, married Polish girl. He married my mother's sister because he was oldest and he know her. And my mother was youngest and always my grandmother said, okay, you won't go? Take it Maria too. So he come, and Josephine is already married, have even baby. And so he, and my grandfather was a very funny man. And he said, oh, why you cried about Josephine? I have another girls. Take it Maria or take it Elena. And Elena was very quick, dead because she had some kind, I think, was tuberculosis. I remember her.
Well, what were your father and mother's names?
Now, father was Franz, Franciszek Polish, or Russians call it Franz, and Francis,
okay.
English,
Uh-huh.
and mother Maria. Mariana, so Russian called her Mariana.
Mariana?
Mariana.
Do you know her maiden name before she was married?
That is, Graczykovsky.
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 Oh. That's a good one.
Yes. And if you want to know about me, so I must tell it you. I remember first, and my father, what finished this army, they give it them for not just for my father, for everybody was there, because that was new country, and that was Turkmen and Muslim, Sunnite, not Shiite. Persian is Shiite and they Sunnite. And they give it piece of land and help it to build house.
Let me see.
So my father first built house and come to Poland and married and bring it wife to Turkestan. And so firstborn Irene, my sister, I never know her because she passed away very small, and after I come. After me come my brother Václav, second Joseph, Kazimir, and my sister Valentine, she passed away too, very small, 3-year-old was. And Rosalia, this passed away too. And after come my big sister, what is alive now, Stefania. And I think not my family, if you put it, Irene is just Irene. Stanislava is man Stanislav. So my name is from man. My sister is Stefania. So that is, if you put it name man, they alive, they put it Rosalia and Valentina, so they pass away. And so I grow it, and I went to school first, and after I've been in, they call it here, maybe call it what? Gymnasia.
High school.
High school, yes. And just 1 year left for high school, I couldn't finish because war come. And war come, I not finish naturally. War come and was so bad because we was almost hungry, because we don't have meat, we don't have even enough bread. They give it us coupons. And also my father, because he was the office have before, people, Persian people know him, because that Ashgabat very near to Iran. So Iranian people come in and live there, so my father know many people. So they bring it from Iran, rice and raisin. So we always have this. And they hide it we have that room, yes, and was door, and same this door was always closed, and there was another room where they keep this products. Nobody know, because if somebody know, they come and grab at us. And after little come better, my parents decided going to Poland, because Poland is separate from Russia, from Germany, and he won't go to Poland. And because he lived all his life in Russia, he come Poland, and Polish people not very much liked him, because they said you was Russian. And my father said, no, I always was Polish, even I was Russia, I was Polish. No, they said. So that was very hard for him.
How did you meet Papa?
Oh, Papa.
Well, we haven't gotten through school yet, have we?
Oh, I've been to school, yes, and during that revolution there was one day
in Russia, in Turkestan.
In Turkestan, one day we have Red Army, and White Army come and fight. We have white Army, and that time what White Army took it was a little longer, and I not work anywhere that time. Just Baklushivil. I don't know English, but anyhow, my friend.
When the revolution came, what year was that? Do you remember?
What year?
Yeah.
About 17, 18, 19, 17, 19, 18.
Okay.
Yes. That was a revolution in Russia, very bad revolution, because all Russia was, one day is red, another white.
I see.
Because Papa was White Army, he was officer in White Army. And I've been all the time in Ashgabat. I not been. He come from Russia.
Papa was born in Russia?
Yes, Tambov, near Moscow, South Moscow, is Tambov. He was, his father was priest, Ksiądz Batyushka, what call it, Orthodox priest.
Orthodox.
And he have two sisters. Between two sisters he was. One boy just, named Vladimir. Vladimir is very nice name, Russian, because Vladimir Christianity bring to Russia. And this was couple weeks ago, was 200 yes, year what Russia Christianity. And we have here, we come to, even here in the Lakewood, we came here, we couldn't go to church, it was full of 40 priests come from New York, from somewhere, because the church is in St. Vladimir. Yes.
That's interesting.
Something was. We could not even, I couldn't walk because there. Oh, you not come. Maybe next time that you come, you must see at this Russian Orthodox church there. Really interesting, because inside, you've never been inside. It's very, now almost finished there, painting there. And have there Rova farm, they call it, have restaurant. And this restaurant now not so good working, because not every day you can have there. I think they was have their bazaar, or they call it what? Farmers.
Flea market.
Yeah, what?
Flea market.
Flea market, yes. They have Wednesday, I think this. Anyhow, you can see the samovar and some pot. And interesting. One Ivan Matveyevich always gave me some things. He bought small Russian teapot. I not use it now. This just have. And last time he gave me a stool, small stool. Have you been there?
Hmm?
You've been there, yes.
Yes, sir?
Yes, he brings stool for me.
Yeah.
He heard I like it. Put it. I said, doctor said, keep it your feet.
It was a little stool to put your feet on it.
Yes, he brings this for me. Funny man. His name is Popoff.
Could you tell us more about Papa, how you met him, and how you fell in love? And
I looked for work, and my friend said, "Oh, come in, we work together." And our boss is not here, not there yet, because he went something. But he come. You come and maybe you have work. I said, okay, and. Sometimes we go to public park. They have music and they have place where you dance. So we went on there, and it was very hot day, and we were thirsty. So in Ashgabat have a couple place where you can drink it lemonade. And this lemonade Russian is very good. It's apple or cherry. I love cherry. And bottle was that small, that way. And we giggle and we come to drink this. And I saw it, they stay at man. And she, Volodya. I said, what is this, his friend? And what was his boss, her boss. So she introduced me, okay, and I tell some things, joke, and we joking again. We said we're going to park, and he come with us. So we dance there little. There is everybody dance, you know, and have bunches, and you tired, you sit there. So we sit talking little, and after I said to her I must go home because I couldn't stay it very long, never to 11 o'clock. Oh no. My mother said 7 or 8 o'clock you must be home. So I said to her, Sir Valia, I must go home. And she said, okay, I too. And we come this very big street, Karapatkinsky. The name is same that in this Ashgabat, and so his street name, Kuropatkinsky. They're big, and I must go on straight, and she must go this way. So we stop it and said goodbye. And I thinking because he's her, know her, so he gone there with her. And no, he said he want to take me to home. Oh, I said, my mother is seeing him. What I tell her? If my brother sees, brother say it to my mother. What I tell her? So I think, I said, oh, I something say. I must, before 1 block, I must. And I said, why are you not going with Valia? And he said, oh, I won't go with you. So you can't say it, no, I don't want you. That'd be rough and no good. So I said, okay. And why am I just thinking, what, I lose him? And he left. And he took me, he said, Valia said, you looking for work? I said, yes. He said, oh, you can come, I give it to you work. I said, I not finish it, and she not finish it too. That time, they not look at, because Bolshevik come red, And that time they don't know how is your education, because they was not educated too. This Russian, red Russian, with awful.
They're mostly factory workers.
Yes, not intelligent. So even now we lost a good Russian language. We have now this Bolshevik language. One boy that come from Russia 14 years was in Germany and now is here, and he finished very on Conchal, Seva Conchal, New York State, some very famous college. I forgot name.
Well,
anyhow.
Talk about yourself.
Okay,
we're getting to that.
I back again.
Yes.
So this, because I speak very good Russian, and he always looked to me that. But I met him. I know his mother very well, and he lived in California. He come for funeral mother, and after he just looked at that and looked at my mouth. I said, "What's my mouth? What he look at?" And one day look at, second day look at, and after I asked him, "Why you look at my mouth?" And he said, "I look at your Russian pronunciation." And everybody.
That was Seva, not Papa.
Seva, you know.
Oh yeah, I remember Seva.
Yeah, no, Papa, good Russian, no. That's Seva. Look at me. I said, "What you look?" Get your Russian pronunciation. So I know many people told me, not just Seva. So that is now. I went another day there, and they give it me work. And evening he said, "What you doing evening?" I said, "I stay at home." "Oh, now you're not going to this park?" I said, "Not every day." He said, "Maybe we're going to picnic." I said, "Where?" Long from Ashgabat have school. What here? Agronomic school. So there was park and have one section apple, pears and cherry, very nice, and always grass have. And he said, "You know where is Kishi?" I said, "Yeah, I know where is Kishi." And he said, "Maybe we're going to Kishi." That time I walked very good. So we went to Kishi. What he took? He took one pot, put that water there, and make fire, and boil it and have tea. And he had little grapes he bring. And he said, "I'm sorry, I don't have bread." I said, "No, next time I maybe have bread." So we have picnic. So next time another picnic, and next he won't kiss me. So okay, we kiss each other. And so I work, so every day he saw with me there in office, and sometimes he have a komandirovka. They send us here to another place. So he said one time, I was not very much, I like him, yes. No, I now understand that time what is love, because I just finished at 16-year-old and he already was 23. So between him and me was exactly 8-year-old he was. And I was very, because my friends said, "Oh, she going to now not with our school boys, some man," and they found out he was invite officer So little jealousy make it. My friend, my good friend. So one day he said to me he would marry me. I said, oh no, I think so now, because my parents won't go to Poland and they want me there. I have education more in Poland. And he said, why you want education? You are Russian now and not Polish. I think that is right. I go Polish, I don't know very much. I speak Polish, yes, just I don't have education Polish. So again he said, I said, oh, I don't know. Tell my parents. So he came, and my mother was not the, that Ashgabat, we live outside all the time, because no rain, no anything. Daytime is very hot, nighttime is good, and we have that covered in our bed. This is yours here.
Mosquito nets, just like you probably had in Africa.
Oh, I wish.
Mosquito nets.
We didn't have any nuts.
We needed them.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not.
Oh, that would be good.
Mm-hmm.
So you could just have your bed and it would be inside of a mosquito net.
It's partially the same.
Yeah, I remember laying down and looking at the stars and going to sleep that way. Very nice. Go ahead. Excuse me for interrupting.
So he come and we sit outside, and always samovar with tea and something outdoors. And after my boyfriend tell my father, so he won't marry me, and my father get up from Tuesday. Oh, this is my wife know about that me. I don't want to know anything. my wife, he ran and said to my mother. My mother said, come and said, what you told? He said, I want to marry your daughter. And she said, oh no, she must come with us to Poland. And he said, something said, talk. No. My mother said, no. Okay, next day I come to work. Anyhow. And he said to me, you know, I know they not agree with this. What we to do? I said, I don't know. Okay, you come. My parents said, better you come with us. And after he come. So I said to him, I said, maybe you coming after, but we gone, you come there. Oh, he laughed and he said, I, Russian, gone to Poland to look at for you. Never give it to me permission. So I said, oh. He said, you know, I going to Merv. It's not very far from Ashgabat. Oh, not very near too, because must travel all night. And he said, I don't have that commission, assignment. So I have assignment. You come with me. So we gone to that, and right away we gone to office where is make it you husband and wife. Without permission, my parents. So I allow. And that time my husband more loved me than him. I think, because I think now that it's something my friends to. But I am do it. So I come back with him, and I not back to home naturally. I heard from my her friend, mother friend. She said she was very upset and very cry all the time. And she said, but I tell it to my mother, to my family there, Poland. I left you, and here. and she left for me some jewelry to this woman, her friend, bring it for me. And they left to Poland. And we've been a couple months more, and we found out they look at Red Army, Red government look at for people what was white. So when he come, and yes, we found it another work, be far away from city. He was, and I was teaching, and he was director and teaching too in the village school. Was very near Iran, and so we teaching there one winter just, and people bring it for us, eggs and bread, and nobody give it us. I don't remember they give it us. And my husband have a chief, Papa заболел тифом.
TB?
Chief.
What is that?
That is it's something, epidemic have. Epidemia was in Russia. I forgot what fever something's called it here. You have
rheumatic fever, or
almost rheumatic fever, just not. I know have another word.
Scarlet fever, rheumatic fever,
yellow fever.
Typhoid, no, not rheumatic fever. Typh. Брюшной typh. I was before my husband have. I have this. This is two kind. One is called for stomach typh, and another is typh. I forgot.
What happens when you get that?
Oh, you many people dead.
I know, but how do you feel when you get it?
Oh, you don't know temperature very high, so you just в бреду.
Well, when you have very high temperature, then you talk nonsense.
Yeah.
Not coma,
in English.
because coma you don't know.
Delirious. Yeah.
Oh, I had one question. You mentioned Papa was an officer in the army. What rank was he? Was he lieutenant or a captain?
Lieutenant.
He was a lieutenant?
Lieutenant.
And
У князя Гагарина он был.
And he was wounded in the leg.
Oh.
Oh yes.
He was walking with the cane, wasn't he?
Yes, But I married he little limpet first. After not limpet, so my good friends, she married that limping man. And little by little, we must gone from, because he found out Red government looked for white officers. So he came and said, my friend is already in the jail. We must go on. And we put it, and we have school, and we have little ground, so he put tobacco there. Already tobacco was that very ground. And he said, we must leave it this all, and we must go on, because I afraid. Really, first year, sometimes night time I feel it get up, and because he was in jail too already, a couple months, so he afraid the second time, because they said we not officers, and many people know he was officer. So I was already with her. So one night, Turkmen come. He have a friend he said, I take it you to Iran, don't worry. And whole night, first we ran, because that was a post Russian soldier was there, and just dark, and we come there. And you know,
at the border, or?
Border.
So you had to sneak across the border. And there were sentries there.
We see it. All this soldiers there have supper, because they have supper. They took a spoon and eat. So you know their supper have, and they always look at to what they have. So we ran, and we came first Aul. It's not big village. It's not village really. They call it Aul. If it's 5 or 6 family live there with tent, and we came there, and this teacher took me before we about was 3 o'clock night time. He said we must take a rest, because we come by feet all night. First we run, and after we slow on, and we sleep there a couple hours, maybe 1 or 2 hours just. And he said to us, you take it this part, and you're going to that village or aul, a small that. And if you see us, we don't know each other. Okay, so naturally people, that was mullah there. But we come to this house mullah. Mullah is a priest. And
Muslim.
Muslim priest, yes.
You know what mullahs are, don't you see them on television?
And
Khomeini is the one.
Yes, Khomeini is mullah. Have there, he have 2 wives, one old, one young. And couple weeks, after couple weeks, we was there whole summer. We've been Bakhcha, we look at Bakhcha. Bakhcha is watermelon, corn, everything. Night time.
Farm. Field
watermelon. Yeah. So that mullah have this field, and he said you can be there. So my husband was there. Sometimes I come there and sleep with him, and so little while after she must come. So one акушерка не было, то акушерка, what they call it here?
Midwife.
Midwife. From village, Russian village there. She came and she delivered her on почти на границе.
Almost at the border.
Yes, border, that's Iranian. After we've been bourgeois, and we took it for her.
Oh, so you were really not born in... You were born in that first town.
Well, I was one sort of half and half.
Really that's an interesting thought.
Anyhow, after we thinking that is not life.
Remember, Mama, you got malaria then when you...
Oh, not that way. No, that time I don't have yet malaria. Malaria I have in
But you said that you couldn't feed me, and then that woman was giving me potatoes.
That was not...
Sorry. Well, you told me that once, and I thought that...
Maybe I just started twice a week that time. Yes, that's right. I was very... that is malaria, because it's mosquitoes there very much. That start malaria there, very severe, and start there, and winter time I don't have malaria that time. And after that we came to Nishaburli. I have every day malaria. And different, every malaria come I have, except yellow. So, Papa thinking, no, this is not that tent, live there, and we don't have tent. We live with this mullah, with two wives, and always wives fight. They fight, and once was very bad. Mullah come and he said to us, go ahead and hide it. They have, you know, that tent and hedges for smoke, and have lots of blankets and pillows. So they put us under these blankets because Bolshevik come, that soldier come and ask it. That is Russian people is here. And Mullah said, I don't know, we don't see it, anybody. That is very good. Another we said, oh, look at there or there. No, he hided us because nobody like read Russian. They always grab at everything. So after this, Papa said, no, it's very near them. We must go on. So he hired one horse. He gone by feet. I was forced with her. And no valise, no suitcase, no anything. And we, about 3 nights, we come to Buzhnurt.
Didn't somebody want to buy you from Papa?
Oh, yes, one Turkmen won't buy me because he liked me. He had, how much you want for her?
They do that among themselves, you know.
Oh, they buy.
They can buy a wife.
Oh yes, they buy it. So
I was born in the wrong country.
That was life. That was not horse. That was mule.
Donkey.
No, not donkey. Mule.
Mule.
Donkey not could to Buzhnurt come. So we came Buzhnurt and we found that they're Russian people. Already come from Russia. From Ashgabat, I know one. There was family, father, mother, daughter, and husband. At Tsarovo. And was Greek people, but have this all very good place. He was Dimadi. He was same consul there, and he worked for English, and he worked for Russian. He was very Greek. He was Greek. So she made it. She was very good cook. She was baklava, and you know what is baklava. So I learned some things from her. And little while the Russian people gone from there. And come another couple men, just bachelor men come there, 3 Russian. One was, I remember, Papa invited him, and but we not very much. Papa was there for Salar. Yeah, Salar, that government in
Well, didn't Papa teach Russian children Russian first?
And
You told me that
yes,
before.
They want Papa give it Russian and also give it gymnastic. So they built, Papa said what they built, carpenter come and build gymnastic. So he have two girls and 2 boys from another woman. So he wants to teach them everything. So they give it us. a little salary for Papa, and also because all this Bujnur was his, all bakery and everything. So we have sangyak.
That's Persian bread.
Bread on stone. Let's have stone things.
They bake it on top of hot stones, so the bread has indentation all over it.
So he told that baker for Papa give it everyday bread. So Papa bring what he wants, 4 or 5 sangyak. And he bought little meat, and we make it soup. That time I couldn't do anything. I don't know very much. And Papa always said, my mother did that, my mother. I said, if your mother do it, I do it too. And I try it and try it and try it, and I am a good cook after. So, you want more?
Oh, sure.
So, children little, Vicky born in North, and that Greek woman was delivered baby.
The midwife there.
Yes, Greek woman. So,
were you still living in a tent there or outside?
Oh no, they have house. They have, that Greek people have 2 houses inside. One was just one room.
My wife is in there?
But I've been there in this room. That was very far from her. She had big house, that Greek woman. And another was smaller, that lived at Russian people at 4. And we two lived that one room outside. Not outside, same property, because they have
vineyard?
Grapes, bushes.
Yeah, a vineyard.
Yes, vineyard they have. They
all the
make
vines,
vineyard,
and they had the winery there.
They have other.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
I love you.
I love you too.
Good night, Yaya. Good night, George. Maybe you close the door. Close the door.
Oh, he'll get it when he goes through.
Oh.
I'm sure Jenny's asleep by now.
Okay, good night.
Do you want something to drink?
Yes, I am thirsty now.
Okay. I'll turn this off for a minute. There.
Oh, must be right there.
Yeah. That means it's recording.
But I stopped it. I don't know where now it started.
Well, let's see. You moved to Bushnard and you're living in the room.
Yes,
way
there
away
was
from the
an
house.
earthquake there once.
An earthquake?
Oh, yes. And first I got myself, I am selfish. Well, that time I understand I am very selfish. I come out myself and I leave it Lala there in the room. So I come again, took it Lala and bring it to under trees. And good shake was. That Bujnurt was not so much, but another village was very bad. All together,
damage.
very damaged. So, and after they come Russian, and Russian in the hot where is Iran and Russia, they want to take it all Russian, not just me and Papa, because Bujnurt was many Russian people. Bachelor, mostly bachelor was. They funded little work and Persian people very nice. If you come and they give it you little tea and invited you and feeded you. So after couple lived there, I think maybe Vicky was 2-year-old, and Lala was 4.5-year-old. And suddenly Russian said to Persian government, give it this all Russian people from us. This belongs to us, not to you. And they know if communists take it us, so that's all. So nobody wants come back with Russia. And the Persian government, they call it government Iran, and that time was Shah Riza. Father, this what, he's passed away too. Just his father, Shah Riza. He was very, very good man, and he liked Russian people because he was in Russian army once, so he know Russian language, and so he tell to police I think what call it government mayor or something you call it here, mayor. They Shah Riza said that way. Tell Russian people, tell government, Russian government, the communists, say that Russian people not here. And for Russian people, tell they gone from near Russian, what Villara said?
Near the border.
Border. Gone from border. Inside.
The Russian people in Iran should move away from the Russian border.
But we there must go inside Iran. So we go to Tehran.
I see.
Everybody go to Tehran or Turbet or somewhere. And we went there, and after Armenian people in Nishabur have seven Zavode, what is in Russian? They bring it, people bring it cotton, in cotton, you know, but grow it, they pick it up and bring it that in factory, and this factory clean it and make it good cotton and send them to Poland, to Russia, make it material.
I see.
So that was 7th factory there to clean this cotton.
They had cotton gins.
Cotton, yes. And they was Armenian Orlan, and they want for children teacher. So they invited Papa to teach the children. And one was Russian doctor there, Fetisov.
Oh, okay.
You know Fetisov. Your mother very good know them, because she was about 7-year-old when we came there. And Papa was teaching, and I was a little helped for her. She was akusherka. It's same doctor, just a little, not doctor name. It's Russian have doctor and have feldsher and have akusherka. It's they do it what doctor do it. Just they don't have that diploma or something. Have diploma small. That was Russia that time. So they come and live there. So we came, and that Russian have very big house, the rented house. So have this side, and this side was nothing, just balcony, and this side, and this 2 rooms was doctor office here, and rest of the 2 rooms was empty. So they give it to us. We rented for them. And every day Papa have gone to this where is this factory. This factory was 7 and not very far each, almost the same.
They're close together.
Yeah, so they make somewhere, some house was artisan, I forgot now name, Sarkisians, I think. Anyhow, they give it to Papa's room for teaching. And a little was hard for Papa because one was 15-year-old, another was 10-year-old. So must segregate them. And anyhow, everybody come to Europe and took an exam, so Papa was very happy. And Kola Fetisov was Czechoslovakia he gone. And he finished it there. And he never forget Papa. We always would come here, and they come from Iran. They come our house, and after they live in New York, they invited us many times. And after he went to New Mexico, because he was very good engineer. He built electric station, what called electric factory or something, and also sugar. This is his specialty was. And what Lala went to Iran, she went to that Persian woman, Persian doctor or who is there. They invited her. So I wrote to Kola. I said to my leader, I said, Lala be there some day from Iran, from America to Iran. And he come to station, and that Persian people come too to take it Lala their house, and Kola come, and he is about blah blah man. So he took, and he took Lala to his house. And they were very good friends. Lala he was about 14-year-old that time, what he came to. And he was very bad student, but his mother, he don't have a real mother, it was a second mother. And she said, oh, he is very, same Asiol. Asiol is donkey. He's donkey. And my husband, he was smart and different. He said to him, what Kola said to me, he said, Kola, these all Armenian people, and you're one Russian, and you know be donkey, so try being a donkey. And so he said, you like it fishing? My husband liked fishing. He took him fishing, and he liked fishing too. So they fishing all day and talking. And he said, if it's not, he called Vladimir Alexeyevich. Vladimir, even Georgie have his name too. He is George Ernest Vladimir. Yes. So he said, this is Lala wants, I never interfered us. And anyhow, he told that way, and this boy now is a very good engineer. And he always said to me, what he said to me, he said, Stanislava Francovna, if was not Vladimir Alexeyevich, I would never been good engineer. And he built Iran, 3 I think, here built in American government sent to him in Mexico City. He built there. And now they live in near, because he is retired now, and also he have some things, they say it for smoking. He smoked very much, and now amputated his feet. One foot is amputated.
Oh no.
He have a blood clot.
Where are they living now?
Near Lakewood.
Oh,
Meadowbrook, call it.
In New Jersey.
New Jersey. They come from New York. They don't like New York anymore because they live Jamaica, New York.
Oh,
Very
okay.
good section. I've been there. Nice was house and everything. Just in city. And here is not much better. So they sold there, bought here. They have two boys. One live Washington State. Another live Washington, D.C. Both finished.
Both in Washington.
Yes. And oldest, I've been his wedding. She married a Jewish woman, a Jewish girl. And she's nice and have two children now. And but they won't see each other. Lala won't see them. Just Lala or something was mistake. They thinking Lala want them see them July, and so they make appointment going to Washington State August. And was mistake. They wait what is Lala not call it July. And what she called it, he said to her, are you already been in seashore? She said, no, we go now.
I see.
Oh, we going to there. So they not can see each other.
Oh, that's too bad.
By mistake. So.
Could you tell the story again about how your husband, when you came to the United States, you changed your name?
Oh.
And how he decided what the new name was going to be?
Yes.
Well, just before we get that far, how did he get into, he was teaching the children in Tehran?
And
then
not Tehran, it's in Nishabur.
Okay.
Nishabur.
Well, then you moved to Tehran?
And after, all was just for this 7 family. So they gone all Germany and gone Russia, that's Czechoslovakia.
Oh, I see.
And there is Russian too, gymnasium was, so Kola was there. And Gala, his sister. She's now in New York.
Okay.
And so Papa finished work. So he started for self, because every summertime he gone to Krim. Krim is very south, very Black Sea, Chorное море, Black Sea, and his aunt have there. She was agriculture teacher, and she have this silkworm, and produced silkworm and cocoons and silk. So Papa know this from her, his this aunt, and he started this for self.
So he started.
Yes,
started making silkworms.
Yes, because that time no nylon is that time.
Yeah.
Silk. So, and little by little Persian government know about Papa. So they want him to teach village to village to have this silk. And Papa did, and that time we was rich people. Because good, and that was his father, Reza Shah. He I have picture, it was in Tehran, what was, who was silk and cotton and another things I don't remember now, and Papa stayed there with his kiosk where he was showed first. I don't know, I said, you hypnotized him, this worm, small worm. First is little, you know, just the eggs. And he blew their eggs in paper, and after smaller, 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 and then big. worm, and after worm he showed cocoons, and what cocoons, whole cocoons, and after whole cocoons would come butterfly. Butterfly come, and after butterfly have female and male, and they separate together and have after they make it grana, they call it eggs. And these eggs they put it small after and put it with butterfly already dead. And after they took it butterfly and melted and put it microscope. One microscope I give it to Georgie, I think.
I have it.
You have it?
I have the microscope.
That's his Papa microscope.
Oh, I know.
You know?
I treasure it.
That one we just bring it. There's more was. I don't know how many. You see a picture, I show it you. But this woman with chador, see it in microscope. Look at. If say have some sickness, call it fibrin. That is very bad for silk because you sometimes then half it and they died. So we must separate this fibrin. Even Papa burned this. We not
to keep the disease out of it, yeah.
Oh.
So he was many years in Iran. Already have big office in Tehran and also Meshed, and was very good. We have good life. And after I said, okay, now we have money, I must take the children in Poland, and I leave it there to educate it. I don't want educated Iranian. So Papa said, what you want to do, do. So I left with my girls, left Iran, and we came to Beirut, and from Beirut, Damascus, and from Damascus, where we been, anyhow, we took it Black Sea, corner Black Sea to come Romania. And from Romania we took it, but Black Sea was very storm was that way. And I've been in cahoots with one Jewish girl, Jewish woman. She came into Poland too because she was Jewish from Poland. And I prayed. I said, oh God, give it to me till I reach it my mother to Lvov. And suddenly she said to me, what Jewish people, she said to me, oh please, pray that to come at another, not to you so far. Don't play to so far. So anyhow we come to Lvov, and we took a train, and my brother don't know about me. I wrote a letter from Iran. I come into Poland, and that letter he couldn't have because his some dog bite him, and he have some things, and he was in village to her with her woman because wife, not woman, wife, because wife was teacher in the village, and he was in office in Lutsk. So he went there to secure him because dog bite him, and he don't know I am come. So nobody meet me. And I come, I said, oh, I must say, okay, I took it, I took this hotel, and I think maybe I come down not same place. So morning I look at, no, looks to me Lutsk. So I ask it, I come down, children sleep yet, and I said to myself, I must find out. where I am, must see where is my mother, my sister, and my brother not come to meet me. So I come to where he work in the окружной суд, that is for Lala mistakes that Papa work same as what, judge or something. She said no, he never with judge, he work for office where he's judge and procureur and everything. Procureur, what you call procureur? Anyhow, forget. So I came there because I know my brother worked there. I asked it, they said to me, not very far, you can walk. So I walked there and I come and sit. I sit there because it was early. I sit to open it office. I sit lobby, and suddenly one man passed me. I look at him, I said, oh, sometimes I know him. And he went to, and after he back again, and he said, are you Sister Václav? I said, yes. I said, are you who? Who you? She said, are you know what his name, Lewandowski? I said, yes, I know you've been at Chabad. He said, yes, I know your parents and I remember you too. I said, oh, I remember now you too, what you said, you Lewandowski. I said, where is my brother? He must meet me and nobody meet me, so I sleep in hotel. Because I don't know where is my mother house and worst night, where I gone with two children. And he said, your brother not working now whole week. He took vacation because his dog bite him. Oh, and he said to me, I take it you to you. And he come with us to mother house. When I come mother house, I saw it from window, I saw it my sister. So, oh, Stasia, Stasia. Because Polish called me not Stella, Stasia. And so, and my mother, and we was very, very happy to see each other many, many years. My sister was that small, but she left. Yeah. I, 14-year oldest than she is. She been in America. You saw it here.
Yeah.
Yes. So, what another things? What another subject you want to hear from me?
Well, then you...
Well, we came America, but we came America, yes?
Yeah, then there was World War II.
Oh, war start. And now another was my worried about my children. So what I to do? They there and they Russian. What I to do, I don't know. So I have very good friend of mine. She was contest in old contest, not new, not Pahlevi. She was before, you know. But she was very nice person and very friend. My friend, she said to me, I write letter in Persian to that Shah was just that Shah now was last Shah.
Okay.
Shah. Fuzia Hanum is Egypt brother sister. First wife this Shah was.
Oh, okay.
And so she wrote letter, and she wrote very good wrote about me, about children, and please help. So she helped. She wrote for all this consulate, and they founded Vika and Lala, and they sent them to Iran. Just that way, must come to Russia, from Russia, pass it Russia to Baku.
This is the war had already started, and,
Yes.
and they were in Poland in school,
Poland,
and
yes.
you were in Iran.
Yes,
So they had to come back on the
Yes.
train through Russia
to Russia.
by themselves.
Yes, but just 2 girls. And so, but Lale can tell it you, probably she tell it, because it was communist, this, and that man, but always from Poland to come to this station, and from another station another man must take them. So he took there to this place, but he must not more.
Right, he couldn't go any farther.
No. So Lala see it ticket. Must the train come 1 o'clock, and he stayed and talking. She said, and they call it him Dядя Володя or something, and he said, I know what time I put at your train. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Don't look at your ticket. Okay, then Lala, he know better. And he put a train, but not train, she must put it, no man there. No another man. And there was young people, all cadets. Cadets?
Cadets.
Cadets. And so they talking and joking, and they said, why you won't go to Iran? Stay at here, married us. And she said, oh no, I want back to my country. I am Iranian. And if they know Iranian, nobody know what they write in her passport. Because was passport already 2-3 months gone, so it's all must throw out, and they don't know about this because nobody can read Persian. Yes, you ask your mother. And they come to Baku. Persian, first Persian governor. That man, they know, they talk and they said about everything. What is, they not hide it anything. So that he know it's from good family or something. He thinking, oh, I don't want another man. Maybe this man make it some things, you know, bad things too. Who knows? So they come to Baku and we in Persian. So she said to me, they say it first time, it's wife Shah said to us, you our friend, guest. So they took it or show it city, Baku, and very good was the must come boat ship to take them to Pahlavi, to Persian side. That is government there, and there is in Persian. So they come, and I was little late too, because they telegraphed me I must come to Pahlavi, and they bought my friend house Persian, and so right away they have a son, and this son already saw it, Lala won't marry her. I come and this Hanum said, oh, my son very much like it, Lala. What you thinking if they can marry it? I said no, because she is not yet. She must go to school little more. And after we talk, and Papa said, okay, you stay at Tehran, and I stay at Isfahan. Oh, we've been in Isfahan couple months, and after, because Isfahan don't have school, Tehran have English school, so we back, and Vicky don't want to go to English school. She went to Jeanne d'Arc French school. She went to French school, another went to English school. And so they start there, Tehran. And I live with them. And Papa live with, poor Papa live in Isfahan. And we go, and he come often. And after come many Polish people from Russia. 27,000 people, all sick, because they was in Siberia, and they work in jungle to cut it, and very cool place, and not very much they give it food, them just water and bread. So they come very, very sick. Many people dead there, many people. And English organizer, first English organizer, they give it some outfit to, because they come nothing. So have 5 oboes. Oboes, what is, how many people they live, 5 was that. And have that one priest was there too. 2 priests was there. One I know from Persia, from Poland, but I've been Poland. He was very good priest. He passed away too. And one is he's now in Rome, and I have letter twice a year from him. And what he come America, because he's American citizen now, and he come here. He always come in, and he saw it. That Rodman Drive. He wrote for me, "Are sure you sell this house, this nice looking house?" He liked that too. Yeah. And what he come, I always make it that plov, that rice, and chicken. And I put it 57 sauce. And this is perfect. So he liked this, and he said to me that he always come with his cousin. They bring it him my house, and he told them, always, this is Persian food. I like it this very much. And I said, Father, not Persian anymore, because this is rice American, and chicken is American, and 57 just sauce American. He said, no Persian? I said, yes. You thinking it's Persian? He is very nice, and now he has stroke. And he is not, and he's youngest than me, very much youngest.
So you came over to America after the...
Why did you decide to come to America?
Because first, Tehran come first English, and they right away they took it German people from there, because all was spying. Oh, very much spying people. So they took it them, and I know, because one I never thinking he was spy, and he was spy. He had family, wife, and he had children, and they sent him to Australia somewhere. So anyhow, after come American and Russian. Russian not coming to street, no. They keep it army very separate. Just sometimes you see it, some officer come. 2 officers come. Not much. And my friend, Armenian woman, she was educated in Russia, so we speak Russian, and she have store for woman, something, you know, blouses and robe de chambre. And we see, I pass it, and I come to her and said, Elena, what, will you coming very soon home? And she said, yes, I close it very soon. And I said, okay, so I stayed till you close it. And we talk. Suddenly come two Russian officers there. And they hear it, I hear it, they speak Russian, they thinking we're not Russian first. And we just hear it, and she said to him, I said, oh, Kola, I like it, buy it something. So I tired now with this uniform all the time. And he said, okay, bye. So, and right away we start speak Russian. And so they open, oh, you're Russian? Yes, we're Russian. So she make tea little and we sit talk. And they talk. She was little more, have this officer, she was rank higher than he, his husband, her husband, because she was something doctor in the hospital, and he was just army officer. And they talk. I found out they love each other naturally. And they said, I said, why are you not coming so often out? No, nobody here, Russian, we heard is our army here, and we don't see it anybody. You see, as an English American, always, especially American, this droshky was there, you know, 1 horse or 2 horse, and have phaeton. So you sit, this 2 can sit front and too small for children. And American, what do it? They put it, that drawer, put it, sit there, and American boys sit there. So joking. And she said, oh, we can't tell it very much. And we talk, they understand we're not going to report what they say. And I said, you can come my home, I'll be glad to have you. And she said, no, they don't give it us to go out first, because I doctor, so I said to little I have more privilege, so I took it him and we gone out. I won't buy it, and she bought something for her. So after Lala worked for English embassy, and sometimes she know Persian, she know Russian, she know Polish, and she know that I'm Iranian very good. And she not forgot. Vicky forgot, because she not interesting. And Lala, no, she have always friends, some to talk. And so anyhow, English I not very much like it. Vicky once married Englishman, and I know who married Englishman. That they live India or live Persia was all right. But they back to England, they no good. Family don't like it. You bring it, wife, some another country.
From another country.
They don't like it. All my friends, or make it them. One mentally sick come for this situation what was, because she liked it. Husband and family make so much trouble with her. She
went crazy.
Crazy man her. Another married, and very soon she back to her family. So I know I don't like it. She must be married to Englishman. I tell her. I said to her no. And Lala start come with American boys. They invited them to army, have party, lots of party was there, lots of dancing there, and she went to dance, and she have some boyfriend American, and it was Christmas time, and I always said to them, you want your boy know you? You bring it home. So I see them too. And they know my real rules. So they bring it, and she said, what is called Bill? Bill, not our Bill, no. Another Bill. Bill Linsenman. He have friend. And the friend, something's wrong with his fiancé, because fiancé already married in America. So he wants to bring it, this fiancé, to, this boy too. I said, okay, bring it, everybody here, my house. And who come? George, big boy. And she invited her friend, Irene. She is now in Chicago. Probably you know.
Yeah, I've met her.
Yeah. So she invited her for Georgie. For
I see.
And
does she like Bill?
Yeah, she liked Bill. I don't know, not because very soon after they sent it somewhere him. He was
Bill, he was sent somewhere else?
No, what somewhere else you said?
Oh, he...
No.
Who was sent somewhere else?
Oh, that army sent him somewhere. That Bill what was friend of Lala. And this friend of Lala said Lala about George. His husband, her husband now. And because they won't go somewhere, movies or something, I don't remember now anyhow, she invited Irene to be with George.
To be George's date?
Yes. And he came, and I look at always, and what is this boy not pay attention to Irene? All times he won't talk with Lala, just not very much he talking, was just looking. So I found out he liked Lala, not Irene, and still don't like it, Irene. Because Lala said to me, I want invited Irene because she live Chicago, I think. And he said to her, oh, Irene again. And they not very much see each other. And she poor, she married a Polish officer, and she have 3 children, and that boy married, and some things was not right, or some things, I think he passed away, that boy. Yes. So this is first was, and now her husband is very sick too, all the time sick. So, and her mother passed away, so that is, anyhow. So I decided, but Lala, that they must wait to army make it you decision you can marry it or not. So they wait, I don't know, not maybe a whole year, maybe 9 months or 8 months. Anyhow, it's engaged.
Okay.
Because he won't marry her, and she said, okay, I married him. So, and I think, because you see different, Bill and George. George is a little cool, you know, so I think he is cool English because father was English, mother was German. So there, I think it's more English. And anyhow, after, I don't know, I think who bring Bill, I not know, you know. I don't
You don't know how Bill got into the picture.
I just know Christmas they come all my house.
Okay.
Yes, so, and little while Bill and Vicky was engaged. And I like.
Well, you're talking about Bill Burns.
Burns, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not Bill Linson, no.
Okay. So you don't know who brought Uncle Bill over.
Yes.
So they came over for Christmas.
Bill Linson was very short, because just American come, and because Lala worked English embassy, he was. I don't know why they meet each other. I really don't know, don't remember. Anyhow, he was because I tell you, everybody wants with my daughter going to movies or something, he must show it myself.
Had to come over and be inspected.
Yes. Not inspected really, just I know
Looked
at
over.
home she went. And we first time, we don't know what is black people in America. So that I think friend of Bill was Polish man, and he speak little Polish, and he said, "Oh, I show it you," and he come with jeep with colored boy. So we wait to engage it, and we talking, and we said to ourselves, if the children go to America, we must go to America. Even we don't know speak English anything, then we must go. Because I said to Papa, I said, I can live with my children. And he said, what do you want? I want to. And so we already talking about this. And suddenly they have from government, American government, can married. So first Lara married. She don't want married in very big, you know, fuss make it. She said, I don't want. I married with costume, white costume. I have her picture. And little flower there. Very nice was. And was 4 o'clock afternoon. So just our couple friends and her friends was church. And after Lala married, but can marry that time. Now I don't know, because it's Catholic church now, it's so different, you know. That time, but Lala married, you can marry it in the Lent.
I see.
You must, and one day in Lent have Saint Joseph, 19th of March. So priest said, if you want married, 19th of March. So Lala married 19th of March. Yes. 1945. And after, very quick, Bill was married, Vicky. So Lala married March, Vicky married May. 21st of May, Vicky married Bill. And she Bill won, because both Catholic, both very religious or something, so I don't know. Anyhow, they want to mass her. So there was Sunday, and mass was very big, and have organ played on whole hour. Yes. And she was not costume, she want long dress and long days, And we bought everything what she want. And same, everything was same. I have friends. He have, now they pass away too. They have, they make it vodka, they make it liquor and wine. That was not store, just factory. And what they know, his wife was Polish, my friend, and boys, they say it about 100, maybe more people come in your house.